Hey, what's up, guys? It's Otis with Maxbox Packs, and it is almost 3 o'clock in the morning now. And I've been working on this Fujistu scanner. So, the story behind this one is that it was on eBay, it was used, it was broken, it was not working. And the guy sold it to me for 50 bucks. I took it for parts. And then I ended up spending a little bit of time, and it's now a fully functioning Fujitsu scanner. It actually works. It just had a couple broken parts inside, pieces of plastic that were broken that were messing it up, and it needed some cleaning and a little minor repairs, but I do electronics, so for me it was a piece of cake. And hey, I got me a $800 scanner for 50 bucks. Very excited. But the purpose of buying this was to use it for parts and to show, in case something broke on mine, which is sitting right here. But it's brought me to a good point here. I'm going to show you something real quickly. This has been an issue that people have been talking about. The lines that appear in the cards, and Chronozio has an article on it, and it's regarding the tracking the pieces of plastic inside the scanner that keep the card lined up to go center, apparently. And so there's a fix to this, and the fix is right here, and I've got a video on how to do it too, and they call it a fix, but I realized very quickly into it after I did it, it was not a fix. Now, they say it's permanent here, okay? They say that you cannot, once it's done, there's no option to revert it. Okay, that's not true. I don't know why they said that, but I think what they mean is it's like very difficult. But I did it the same day that I did it. I put it back because what ends up happening, and they make a note of it here, is that the scanner potentially caused problems scanning regular thin receipts because stuff just starts falling through now, right? And with me, what happened was my cards would just fall through. Like it was, this piece is used to kind of catch the cards, and all of a sudden they're just like falling through. So I did not agree with this fix, and even in my video, I was really disappointed because it does solve one problem, but then it seems to create a whole nother one. So getting to the point is I started looking at this with parts, and let me go ahead and turn this off now. And I realized something, and so I'm going to show you guys. So this is the problem right here, right? And I'm looking at my screen while I do this, so bear with me because I don't know. Oh, screw it, I'll just stand up. Okay, so the problem is right here. It's these pieces right, not this, but these pieces inside, which are right here. Now I'll try to get this camera, see if I can move the lighting a little bit, get this camera to kind of focus on what I'm talking about. So if you look right here, let me see. Yeah, it's going to be a little difficult. Okay, right there. This is what they're talking about right here. And the fix involves removing these, okay? Well, first of all, if you do that, like I said, you could have another problem, which is the cards falling through. And second of all, like they mentioned, yes, it is a very big pain in the ass to try to put these back. Although I did do it, and I can put your video together for anybody who wants to. You just have to make sure you capture springs and these plastic parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to try something different, okay? I'm going to try something different. And so to do that, though, now I need to put everything back a little bit because I need some room. To do that, I'm going to actually remove this piece, okay? Now, to remove this piece, it's not that difficult. I'm going to try to show you guys on the camera here, if I can. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to take this side. So if you're standing in front of the scanner, you're going to take this side here, which is on your where your right hand would be, and there's this little piece right here. You're going to press that in, and you're going to press it so that you can feed this and just kind of put some pressure to pull this side out, okay? Just like that. Once you get it out, then you're just going to kind of feed this piece through. Okay, just, let me show you, just like, oh, it shouldn't take too difficult. You're just going to kind of want to feed that next pin out. There you go, just like that. See, because you got to get this piece out as well. Now that I've got this in my hands, we can put the scanner away for a second. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay. And this is pretty simple, actually. I'm going to take a piece of tape. I'm going to try this because I think it's going to work. I've been testing with some other stuff. And, I think it'll work. Let me put something to hold my lamp here because this is going to be it's going to get to be a pain in the butt, I think. So I'm going to try my best. Sorry, my desk is really dirty. This is a real big pain in the butt to try to do. But let me see if I can zoom in. Bear with me. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically apply some tape here to get these out of the way. Okay. And those double marks, this is what's giving those marks right there because it's being pressed down. So I'm going to push these up. All right. Just a little bit to see if that takes care of the problem. So let me take a piece of tape. I don't need a lot of tape. I just need a small piece. Now I gotta find my scissors, which I know are around here somewhere. I just don't where I put them. I don't think I put them back in the drawer. Nope, and they're not. Oh yeah, they're right here. Okay. So let me take this, cut a very small piece of tape, just like that. Okay. All right. And I'm going to just, like, I don't care how you do this, but the idea is to just tape those out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to come in and tape it, wrap this around. Okay, now my hope is that the tape will add enough thickness to prevent the cards from falling through, but we have now moved those knuckle pieces out of the way, and so this is basically what we're left with right here. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now this is sitting up, now we're going to go put this. So here's the next thing is, I've got my scanner hooked up, okay? What are we looking at here, this tape? Okay, I've got my scanner hooked up, and it's got the regular piece that has not been altered. So let me go ahead and get that ready. Okay, and then that way we could try to duplicate this problem using some regular cards here. So I'm going to take a pack of these right here. Okay. Okay. So okay. And right. And I'm going to put those in my scanner, and I'm going to get the I'm not going to use Chronosio for this one because I really just want to use the scanning software, and I'm going to put the monitor up here so you can see it. All right, so I'm going to scan these cards, and I'm going to scan them like this with the face facing the back of the scanner. If this leaves a mark, we should see it on the white sides of there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put those in. I'm just going to tell it to scan. So here it goes. You'll see it happening. Scan and scan. Okay, now let me show you what I see. Okay, so what the complaint is, and it's right here, you can see it. I'll try to, let me click OK. Whoops, I can't click OK. Let me click rename, and then click OK. All right, and then I'm going to tell it I'm finished. Finished. And now I'm going to put away the left monitor. I'm going to show you, try to show, you see that right there? See when the light hits it? And I'm going to try again. Let me just use it. I'm going to get the camera timed with it. And here's the LED light that would help showing it, so bear with me. See if I can get that to kind of... This is kind of tricky because every direction I go, it does opposite on the screen. So I can see the lines. I just don't know if I can get you guys to see it. Oh, wait, maybe. There. I think I had it. Okay, right there. You see that? And I mean, you could see it. You could see the double track marks. Oh my God, right there. Right? You see that right there? You see that on his face and his, on his hat stuff. You got the. There you go. It's going down his face. Okay, there. I think I got it. Right? Okay. Well, whatever. It's got the track marks on there. I hate trying to find these things because trying to do this, hold this under the camera. That's great, but there's another one, and as a matter of fact, I've got a scope right here. So let me see if I can detect it on the scope real quick. So hold on. Okay, so here's my scope, and that's what we're looking for right there. You see those right there? It's these. Let me use this screwdriver. That. You see that line right there and that line right there, right? That's the lines that are being put on here, and if I tilt it, you can see them. They run straight up, and they come straight down. Okay, good. I think under the scope, we can see it pretty easily. Okay, great. So, but we also can tell that it's not on this side of the card, okay? Now, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap, let me get this out of the way. I'm going to swap this one that I've put the tape on for the one that doesn't have the tape. So bear with me a second. All this, I'm not editing this video, so it's all kind of live, and any mistakes that I make will be picked up pretty quickly, I'm sure. So let me just pop that out. Okay, so there's the one that we just used. And it doesn't have the tape, see? And these are the pieces that are leaving the marks right here. And I'm going to put this one in its place. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully we're going to have a good result. Okay, and it's in. Now, I'm going to open another set of cards right here. And we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to see if the problem disappears. Okay. Ryan, Barry Jones, Zaski, and Cecil Filter. Okay. Cool. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing again. Sorry for the trash here. Throw this stuff out of the way. It's been one hell of a day trying to work on everything, so bear with me. All right, let's get you the monitor screen. Here we go, and now we're going to scan the next batch. Here we go. Excellent. There we go. And we're going to click to rename, click OK. Awesome. And we're going to click finish. Now, let me get a look at these. So let's get rid of the left monitor. And let's just look. Let me look into the camera first. See if I see the same errors. And I don't see anything. No, nothing at all, actually. All right, so let's put it under the microscope for you guys to see. So let's go to scope. Okay, and here we go. So we had, I think it was here. Sorry, I'm looking around. Okay, here's the first one where it didn't have the tape, so you can see the line pretty much like right there. You see that? You see those two lines? So you have, as a matter of fact, I can just use a pen because I'm not worried about it, but you have this line here, and you have that line there. You can see those run straight down his face. See, it's running here, runs here, okay? And on this side, same thing. Okay, so you can see it here. It's running up, 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 and it's right there, okay? And I think if we had another one, these are my good ones. Yeah, here's the original guy. Remember? Right there. Okay, so you can see the lines here and here. And they run, right? Okay. Now, here are the new cards. And if I take the old one and line it up, you will see exactly where the line should be. Okay, so there's the line, so it should be in the center here. So now let's look at this card. Right? It's not there. Okay, so I see no lines. I'm not trying to like hurry up. I'm just trying to show you that I can see them here easier if they're present. Like here's another card that we did, because if you remember, we did Cecil Fielder. Okay, and again, we have no lines. So, barring any weird stuff and things I can't see that I'm not taking into account here, which I'm not seeing any flaws on these, okay, at all. And here's Nolan Ryan's. And again, we have no lines at all, okay? So it's very easy to see, no matter which card you look at here. You can look at Glenn Bragg's, which is where I made my markings, and there, all you have to do is just kind of angle the card up a little bit, and you can see that. You can take Ronald Karkovich, I don't know how to say it, and you angle it up, and you can see the lines. You see them right here. Okay, now you take, who is it, Barry Jones? Okay, I'm angling it up. There are no lines. Okay, there are no lines at all. And you can take Cecil Fielder, angle it up, and there are no lines. Okay, so I will say that putting the tape on there seems to have not only worked, but it has eliminated, I say eliminated, I'm using these terms loosely, but it has eliminated this, once you do it, you can't go back, right? So again, it's just a matter of taking a thin piece of tape. Now, I will tell you that the same result would happen if you use like a painter's tape. Now, this is this cloth tape I use when I did electronics for drones. But you could use like a very thin, all you want is just a small amount. You don't want to keep wrapping it, because what will end up happening is it won't feed the card through, because it has to have enough gap for the card to feed through, or else you're just going to have to like manually start the first one. But ideally, all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tape it to where, let me get rid of this monitor. So sorry about my desk looking so messy, but you're going to want to tape it to where this is just basically like that. And then you just snap it back in. So once you do that, the tape actually kind of adds a little bit of that friction so the cards don't fall through, but you get rid of these knuckles without having to take out the springs and do all that. So I hope that helps you guys. Be very careful when you're pulling this out. The trick is to pull this side out first by pushing in the piece that I showed you, and then you should be okay. Now, I'm going to leave mine like that because I'm pretty satisfied. So, it's if you have any questions, and sorry, I've got all this mess here. If you have any questions, let me know. But that will take care of the problem. I had a feeling it would, and that seems to be the solution that we needed. So let me know what you think. Let me know how that works for you. But it did work here, and you guys got to see it. So hopefully that helps, and we'll talk to you soon. All right? Take care, guys. I'll be doing some more videos soon, so let me know if you need any help.